We became aware of some concerns from a handful of our partners who were not familiar with our longstanding policy on searches. And we take that feedback really seriously.
The Lane County Youth Detention Center is making changes after detainees noted an increasing number of strip searches that some lawyers say violates juveniles' rights. KVAL's Juliette Smith went to the Youth Detention Center to speak with county representatives and a lawyer representing a number of juveniles who have different takes on the current situation.
Due to the feedback that we received from our partners, they wanted us to re-examine what we were doing, how we were doing it.
The Lane County Youth Detention Center paused the majority of strip searches, also known as comprehensive searches, 2 weeks ago. This happened after a number of attorneys brought forth concerns. According to a 2019 policy, comprehensive searches can only be enacted under probable cause during intake and maneuvering around the building after a court or attorney visit.
The comprehensive search has been the guideline for some time.
For example,
the juveniles will enter through this door and then they'll come into this room where they will meet with one of their lawyers, and then after that they will exit this room and then come back over here into a more private room where they might receive one of those comprehensive searches.
The county says safety is the priority.
If a youth is in custody, it means that they are often being charged with something very serious, but they've often also faced really incredible challenges that most of us don't in our lifetime, and they're victims as well. And that creates, an opportunity and a likelihood that they may attempt to harm themselves or others.
With items such as glass and nails.
Why did it take a while to move to a pat-down search? If nobody had brought this concern to your attention, do you think you still would have made that change?
There's always been times when there's been some opportunities for pat-down, but by and large our standard procedure would have been probably continue to be the one.
The county purchased this scanner after meeting with the company that makes the scanner this past November. The estimate is that it'll be installed and operational by May. In the meantime, pat-down searches will be performed as necessary. Karen Stennard, administrator of the Lane County Juvenile Lawyers Association, was one of the lawyers who brought concerns to the county. She's been working with juveniles detained here for 24 years and claims this practice is seemingly new and lacks uniformity.
I remain deeply concerned about the lack of transparency, even to this day, around why this started happening, when it started happening.
She was made aware of the growing number of strip searches in early January.
This is overly intrusive. It's not needed to keep detention safe. Some occasions involved people putting their hands inside of kids' bodies.
Very different from what the county says.
The person never removes their undergarments. They take one item off at a time, so there's no physical touching involved.
I don't think this is a situation where there were a couple rogue staff people doing things. I think this is a departmental failure.
The county says no one at the center has been reprimanded for using strip searches. In Eugene, I'm Juliette Smith reporting.